that was told that's gonna last for a lifetime. This story of Star Wars, it's gonna last forever. I scratched that. I take that back. George Lucas is a great storyteller. The only problem is he doesn't write movies as great as you would like. It's just his writing style. This dialogue is just kind of, it's just kind of, I can't even put words. It sucks. But at least he could tell a good story. That's a lot more I can say for other people that's trying to do Star Wars. Disney, I'm talking directly about you. But anyway, in between Revenge of the Sith and the new, which is the old movies, but the sequel movies, not the prequels, but the sequels. In between that time, we get a lot of plethora of information. We got Star Wars Rebels. Dave Filoni helmed a new project. Different from the Star Wars, this was Rebels. New characters, new content, new storylines, and Rebels became great. Started off kind of slow for me, but I watched Rebels. Watch it. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Just watch it. I think you're going to love it. Especially at the end. It gives a lot of detailed information. And we get some other movies, you know what I mean? Like the solo movie. I'm forgetting the other name of the movie that came out. The plan to steal the Death Star plans. Rogue One. That's what I was thinking about. Then comes the sequel movies. Episode 4. A New Hope. Now, some people don't like calling it Episode 4 because this movie came out in 1977, which I get. So this was the original Star Wars movie. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to submit that you are correct because that is the truth. But anyway, Episode 4. We meet this new young hero named Luke Skywalker, who's actually the offspring of Anakin Skywalker. Grows up on Tatooine, Anakin Skywalker's home planet. Carries the last name Skywalker, and is left with his step parents, I should say. Anakin's stepbrother, basically. You could argue a bitch that Luke probably could have been left with, if the Jedi was smarter, and could have been left with Padme family. Probably would have been a lot safer. Who knows? But then again, probably not, because her family, Padme family, lived on a home world, the same home world as Dark Cities, I'm sorry. Trying to say Palpatine. They lived on the same home planet as his people, so, hey. Well, not even his people, but him. Dark City is just from Naboo. Her family, Padme's family, is from Naboo. Lives on Naboo currently, I guess, in that universe. So, you get it. But anyway, Luke Skywalker is the new hero of this franchise. The next prodigy. And here comes Ben Solo, formerly Obi-Wan Kenobi, watching over him. If you watch Rebels, like I said, you will see a lot of things leading up to that. But anyway, Obi-Wan decides to teach Luke the ways of the Force. Luke becomes, I don't want to say efficient, but he becomes extraordinary and saves the day, basically. Saves the Rebel Alliance and keeps the story moving forward. Hence we get one of the greatest movies ever made. Star Wars 5. The Empire Strikes Back. And when the Empire Strikes Back, they fucking strikes back. This is why this movie is regarded as one of the best movies ever. Now, Episode 4 was a good movie. It was a coming of age story, basically. You know, this new young guy, this new young hero is coming to his own. Episode 5. Now, episode 5 is the shit. This is where everything just hits home. Everything hits the fan. All the shit hit the fan. The Rebel Alliance is banding together to basically become legit and battle the Empire. And the Empire's not having this shit. You know who's ahead of the Empire right now? That's right, Anakin Skywalker, formerly Anakin Skywalker, now Darth Vader. Second in command, leader of the entire galaxy. Second in command to Darth Sidious. And he's not even second in command because there's some people that outright them talking for one. But anyway, Darth Vader is the worst case scenario. You don't have to be second in command. Let's just say I would rather deal with talking than deal with Darth Vader. I think any Star Wars fan would say that. But Empire Strikes Back, this deal with Luke becoming way more efficient with his power. Still learning, but a lot more efficient as a Jedi. And I wouldn't call him a Jedi Master right now. I think he became basically a Jedi Knight in Empire Strikes Back. Saves his friends, confronts Vader for the first time. Vader reveals the bombshell that, yo, I was Anakin, you my son. Let's take over the universe together. Let's just kill Sidious and end this war. And we can rule the galaxy. It's just badass, man. Vader's badass. Luke is badass because he didn't take the deal. And the movie just goes off on the cliffhanger. You really don't know what's going to happen from there on out. But Luke gets his head cut off. Vader schools him in the Force. Like, dude, you're just no threat to me at all. But Luke is just, he's growing. He's coming of age, basically. He's just growing. He's a lot better than he was at episode 4, but, you know, he's just not a finished product yet. Here comes, last but not least, of the sequel films. Original 3. OG 3, people like to call them. And this is Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Now, it's funny because George Lucas was going to name this movie Revenge of the Jedi, but went against that and said Return of the Jedi would sound more appropriate, you know, by being peacekeeping Jedi, which is true. It's great. Great job, George Lucas. You got to give George Lucas some props because y'all always shitting on him, all right? But anyway, Return of the Jedi basically details Luke becoming basically a Jedi Master. Luke Skywalker owns this movie, you know, and you know all the actors portrayed their characters. Everybody did a great job, but Luke Skywalker, man, Mark Hamill did a great job in this role. Luke was a great leader for the Rebel Alliance and brought the Jedi back single-handedly. Finds out Leia is his twin sister. Leia finds out that she's in love with Solo. Solo finds out that she's in love. Han Solo finds out he's in love with Leia. And they battle the Empire. Luke finally converts Vader for the last time. It's like, look, I knew you was Anakin Skywalker once. You was my father. I don't know what went down with you and my mom, but my mom did. Let's just stop this. Break away from the dark side. Come back home. Vader's like, look, man, it's too late for me, son. And you could tell that Vader, you know, he loved him. That's his son. But it's like, it's too late for me. The Emperor is your master now. Luke is like, well, hey, guess my father really is dead then. Since you're such a pussy to go out there talk, you know, Sidious like that. Sidious tries to turn Luke. Luke refuses. Pits Vader against Luke. And, you know, the epicness comes to life.